Hope you're winding down the week well. Fresh brief. Let's see what the tape is doing today. Plenty to chew on with risk appetite swinging on piece headlines. Let's check in on crypto. Bitcoin is sitting around 63,500, up just over 1%, while Ethereum's at 1670, also green by about 1.5. Here's the part worth flagging. Fear and greed prints at 12, deep extreme fear territory. And we've been parked in that zone for 11 straight days. That's the 5th percentile across 8 years of history. Historically, when we've sat at these levels, the index drifted higher by a median 9 points over the next month. So this is the kind of washed-out positioning that tends to mark a base, not a top. Solana's outperforming at $67, up 2.5, and the alt heat map is genuinely green across the board, with Monero up nearly 9 and CRV up 9 as well. That's a quiet risk-on rotation under the surface. Let's see how stocks closed. The S&P is at 737.64 cents, up just over 1%, with the Nasdaq up more than 2 on a clean tech rebound. VIX has slid back to 1944, off the 27 print we saw 2 weeks ago, so the panic bid is coming out. Top of the tape, Nvidia is at 205 and change, up 2%, riding the broader semis recovery. Watch 740 on the S&P. That's the level bulls need to clear to confirm the bounce has legs into next week. Commodities side, and this is where the day's story really lives. WTI crude is at 86 and change, with the broader oil complex down nearly 5% on the session as US-Iran peace headlines hit the wires. Gold is holding firm at 41.95, up 1/3%, which tells you the bid is structural, not just a fear trade. Keep an eye on 85 on crude. Lose that, and we're looking at a much deeper unwind of the geopolitical risk premium. On the news front, the big driver is Asia stocks surging on US-Iran peace hopes, paired with that tech rebound. And you can see it everywhere, from crude getting hammered to semis ripping. Separately, a Reuters poll has Japan core inflation below the BOJ target for a 4th straight month, which keeps the yen weak and supports the carry trade. And a Chinese robotics firm, Engine AI, filed confidentially for a Hong Kong IPO. Small story, but it speaks to risk appetite reopening in Asia. Looking ahead, the calendar is genuinely light. We get employer costs for employee compensation at 14 UTC today. Low importance. The big prints, CPI and PPI, both landed earlier this week, so the next real catalyst is whether peace talks hold over the weekend. That's it for today. Head over to Trada for the full real-time terminal with the liquidation map and dozens of other widgets, your custom strategy tabs, and an AI sparring partner watching the tape with you. Happy trading!